When we think of ancient Rome, a civilization that has left an indelible mark on history, we often imagine gladiators locked in fierce combat, grand spectacles unfolding in the Colosseum, and the roar of the crowd. These images of strength and glory are iconic, but beneath the gleaming marble and the overt displays of power, a different kind of drama was unfolding, hidden from the public eye. A quieter, more insidious war raged. One fought not with the clash of swords and shields, but with the subtle and deadly art of poison. In the shadows of the villas and palaces, a woman named Locusta of Gaul rose to infamy, becoming a key player in this clandestine world. She wasn't born into royalty, nor did she hold a seat as a senator in the hallowed halls of power. Yet, her influence, though unseen by most, reached the very heart of the Roman Empire, impacting the lives of emperors and shaping the course of history. Locusta was a professional poisoner, a master of her dark craft, skilled in the art of concocting deadly brews. Her unique and lethal skills were highly coveted by Rome's elite, those who sought power, revenge, or simply a way to eliminate their rivals. Her name quickly became a byword, a whispered warning, synonymous with betrayal, silent death, and the dark underbelly of Roman society. To truly understand her story, to delve into the life of Locusta, is to glimpse the dark, personal struggles for survival, the ruthless ambition, and the moral compromises that ultimately shape the destiny of Rome itself. Locusta's legacy endures through the ages, a chilling reminder of the shadows that lurked beneath the empire's dazzling facade, because she stood at the crossroads of power, gender, and crime in a world dominated by men, navigating treacherous paths with cunning and deadly precision. As an outsider, a woman in a man's world, she carved a niche for herself in the most dangerous circles, becoming an indispensable asset to those who sought to control the empire. Mastering the art of survival in the cutthroat world of imperial politics, she became a force to be reckoned with, a silent puppeteer pulling the strings from the shadows. Her tale, meticulously drawn from the accounts of ancient historians and chroniclers, reveals the moral ambiguities, the hidden corruption, and the dark secrets that lay concealed beneath Rome's veneer of grandeur and civilization. In the high-stakes game of Roman power where alliances shifted like the desert sands and betrayal was commonplace, the hand that served the wine, seemingly offering hospitality and friendship, could be far deadlier than the one that held the sword, bringing about a swift and silent demise. Locusta's journey began in Gaul, far from Rome's center. Little is known of her early life, but she learned the secrets of plants and potions in her homeland. Arriving in Rome, she offered a discreet solution for the powerful poison. Her clients were senators and aristocrats, not common criminals. Locusta's reputation grew in whispers, her name a warning, her services a secret weapon. She thrived by understanding both toxins and the ambitions of her clients. In a society where women were confined, Locusta operated with rare autonomy. She was a self-made woman, her trade was death, and business was good. Her story challenges our assumptions about women's roles in ancient Rome. Locusta distilled power drop by drop, becoming one of the most feared figures in the city. Locusta's most notorious clients were the Imperial family, Emperor Claudius and his stepson, Nero. Agrippina the Younger, Claudius's wife, saw Locusta's talents as the key to securing Nero's rise. Imprisoned for poisoning, Locusta was recruited by Agrippina, transforming her from criminal to imperial asset. Under the empress's protection, Locusta became a state secret, a weapon for the highest authority. Her skills were now deployed for state-sanctioned assassinations, making her indispensable to the imperial court. For Agrippina, Locusta removed obstacles. For Locusta, imperial patronage meant wealth and safety. She became the empire's silent executioner, her poisons shaping the fate of Rome's rulers. In the deadly world of Roman politics, Locusta was both asset and threat, her power hidden but immense. Locusta's most infamous act, a chilling testament to her deadly skills, was the alleged poisoning of Emperor Claudius in 54 AD. This event marked a turning point in Roman history, showcasing the power of poison as a political tool. The emperor's demise was shrouded in secrecy and suspicion, with Locusta's name forever linked to the deed. Claudius loved mushrooms, a culinary preference that would ultimately seal his fate. A detail Agrippina, his ambitious wife, coldly exploited to secure the throne for her son Nero. She saw Claudius's fondness for the dish as the perfect opportunity to eliminate him discreetly. She enlisted Locusta, the notorious poisoner, to create a poison, a concoction so potent and subtle that it would mimic the symptoms of a natural illness. This deadly brew was intended for the emperor's favorite dish, a plate of succulent mushrooms, prepared with the utmost care, and presented as a loving gesture from his wife. The toxin was slow-acting, meticulously designed to mimic a common illness, making it difficult to detect and attribute to foul play. Its insidious nature allowed Agrippina to maintain her facade of concern and grief. Claudius, unsuspecting of the treachery, fell ill after dinner, experiencing a gradual decline in health that baffled his physicians. His condition worsened rapidly, and he died by morning, leaving behind a kingdom ripe for the taking. Locusta's expertise ensured the death looked natural, masking the true cause and preventing any immediate suspicion from falling on Agrippina. This allowed Agrippina to orchestrate, with calculated precision, a seamless coup for Nero, swiftly placing him on the throne and solidifying her own power behind the scenes. With a single plate, seemingly harmless, Locusta irrevocably changed the course of Roman history, setting in motion a chain of events that would shape the empire for decades to come. Her success in this deadly endeavor solidified her reputation, cementing her place as the empire's deadliest poisoner, a title she would carry with chilling pride and unwavering skill. The story of Claudius's final meal, a seemingly innocent indulgence, became a cautionary tale, a grim reminder of the treachery that lurked within the highest echelons of power. It was whispered in Rome's halls, a chilling testament to the fragility of life and the ruthlessness of ambition. Locusta's craft was now legend, her name synonymous with death and political intrigue. Her poisons, the tools of political succession, capable of toppling emperors and reshaping empires with a single, undetectable dose. She had proven, beyond any doubt, that the most powerful man in the world, the emperor himself, could fall victim to a silent, invisible weapon, wielded by a woman whose name would forever be etched in the annals of Roman history. After Nero's rise to power, the young emperor quickly consolidated his authority, leaving a trail of paranoia and ruthlessness in his wake. The stability of the Roman Empire rested on a knife's edge, with potential rivals lurking in every shadow. In this climate of fear and suspicion, Locusta was called upon once again, this time to eliminate Britannicus, Claudius's own son and Nero's most significant rival for the throne. Britannicus, still young, represented a constant threat to Nero's reign, a living reminder of the previous emperor's bloodline. The first attempt to poison Britannicus failed miserably. The concoction was far too weak, merely causing discomfort rather than death. Locusta's reputation was on the line, and the stakes were higher than ever before. Nero, absolutely furious at the botched attempt and the potential exposure it risked, summoned Locusta to his presence, his anger palpable. He threatened her with dire consequences if she failed to deliver the desired result. He was demanding a deadlier, more potent solution, one that would ensure Britannicus's swift and silent demise. Nero's impatience was a dangerous catalyst, pushing Locusta to the very edge. Under immense pressure from the volatile emperor, she meticulously concocted a new poison, a fast-acting and lethal brew designed to leave no trace. This time, failure was not an option. At a lavish banquet amidst the revelry and feasting, Britannicus unsuspectingly drank from a tainted cup, a seemingly innocent gesture that sealed his fate. The poison was administered with calculated precision. The effects were immediate and devastating. Britannicus collapsed and died instantly, right before the horrified eyes of the assembled guests. The banquet turned into a scene of chaos and fear. Nero, with cold detachment, claimed it was merely an epileptic fit, a convenient explanation to mask the true nature of the event. He attempted to maintain an air of normalcy amidst the unfolding tragedy, but no one dared to openly question him or challenge his version of events. Fear of the emperor's wrath silenced any dissent or suspicion. The court was paralyzed by terror. Instead of facing punishment for her deadly deed, Locusta was handsomely rewarded for her services to the emperor. Her loyalty and effectiveness were recognized with lavish gifts and honors. She was officially pardoned for all her past crimes, and given sprawling estates as a token of Nero's gratitude and appreciation. Her status was elevated beyond her wildest dreams. Furthermore, she was placed on the imperial payroll, guaranteeing her a steady income and solidifying her position within the emperor's inner circle. She was now financially secure and politically influential. Locusta was now an official agent of the emperor, her skills and expertise formally recognized and employed by the Roman state. She had transitioned from a criminal to a sanctioned instrument of imperial power. Her deadly skills had become a tool of state power, a means to eliminate threats and maintain control within the empire. Poison became a weapon wielded by the highest authority. Locusta's public favor sent a chilling message throughout Rome, a clear indication of the emperor's willingness to use any means necessary to maintain his grip on power. She was effectively untouchable, her poisons sanctioned and protected by Rome's highest authority, making her a figure of both fear and grudging respect. Her transformation from a common criminal to a trusted state agent was now complete, a testament to her skills and the emperor's ruthless pragmatism. Locusta had become a permanent fixture in the complex machinery of imperial control, a dark and unsettling element within the Roman government. With Nero's protection, Locusta's role evolved. Her knowledge was too valuable to lose, so Nero founded a school of poisoning with Locusta as its head. She trained trusted men in the art of toxicology, turning assassination into a state institution. Her curriculum covered deadly plants, minerals, and animal venoms, teaching how to kill with subtlety and precision. Locusta's school became a training ground for Nero's secret police, normalizing political murder. She was no longer just a poisoner but an educator shaping Rome's next generation of enforcers. Her deadly legacy was now institutionalized, ensuring her methods would outlive her. In Nero's Rome, poison was no longer a desperate act, it was policy. Locusta's career extended far beyond the imperial court. She was implicated in countless deaths, her services available to the highest bidder. For a price, she resolved disputes, eliminated rivals, and silenced witnesses, her reputation growing with every mysterious death. Some call her history's first serial poisoner, a professional who killed for profit and pride, not passion. Locusta approached murder as a craft, her consistency and detachment setting her apart. In a paranoid society, the mere rumor of her involvement inspired terror. Her legend became self-sustaining. Fear was her best advertisement. Locusta was a force of nature, her methods a recurring threat in Rome's elite circles. The true number of her victims is lost to history, but her place among the most notorious killers is secure. Nero's fall in 68 AD ended Locusta's protection. The new emperor Galba sought to purge Rome of Nero's corrupt legacy. Locusta, once shielded by power, became a symbol of everything Galba wanted to destroy. Her arrest was a political statement, a return to traditional values and a rejection of secret murder. Locusta, stripped of allies, was put on trial. Her fate was sealed by her own reputation. She was paraded through Rome in chains, a public warning to others. Her execution was brutal, designed to erase her legacy and terrify would-be imitators. The poisoner who thrived in shadows was dragged into the light for a final reckoning. Locusta's end marked the close of an era of state-sanctioned poison. Her death was a spectacle, her life a cautionary tale. Locusta's story is more than a tale of crime. It's a window into Rome's anxieties and ambitions. As a woman and foreigner, she should have been invisible, yet her skills gave her access to the highest power. Locusta's legacy is a reminder that influence in Rome belonged to those with essential, if dangerous, talents. Her name became a symbol of betrayal and the hidden dangers of unchecked ambition. Roman authors invoked her for centuries as the archetypal poisoner, a warning of moral decay. Locusta's story forces us to look beyond Rome's monuments to the shadows where real power was wielded. She remains a chilling figure, her success a reflection of the society that both feared and needed her.